My name is Liberty Suares from DushiSup, and today I'll be sharing a gentle morning yoga flow with you guys. So since we can't practice out on the ocean and we're indoors at the moment, just roll out your mat or find a nice and comfy spot to sit down for a moment and we'll get this flow going. So just taking a moment to sit, maybe legs crossed if that's okay for your knees. If you want to extend the legs all the way out, that's also perfectly fine. You can rest your palms onto those knees and then gently softening the shoulders down. For a moment, we're going to close our eyes and then settling into this moment right here. So taking a deep breath in, allowing the belly to really fill up with air. And then slowly just letting the air flow out. Take another full inhale, really belly expands. You can feel the heart rising. And a deep exhale, letting all the air go. Let's do this a couple of times, allowing the air to naturally flow in and out. Deep breath. And see if you can really keep the lips sealed as you breathe in and out through your nose. Go ahead, let's take one more full breath in. You can really feel the belly and the heart rising, filling up with air, the tops of the lungs. And then a full exhale, really allowing everything to go. We'll take a deep breath in. We're going to reach both arms all the way up towards the sky. Allow your palms to touch overhead. And then on that exhale, we'll naturally bring the hands in front of the heart. We'll set our intention for our morning practice here. So maybe it's just a dedication to yourself, little self-practice as you enjoy your time here on your mat. Maybe you've been coming back to this place, this gentle, soft spot in your body. Or maybe it's the first time giving yoga a try. So whatever it is, see if you can really feel and breathe that intention into the heart space as you take a deep breath in. And then as the exhale comes, really sealing that intention a little bit deeper. Alright, in our own time, we're gently going to release the palms back onto our knees. And then softly opening up those eyes. So allowing some sunlight to come back in if you're practicing outside on your porch or in the garden. Or if you're inside, just be aware of your surroundings. We'll take a deep breath in. We're going to reach both arms all the way up towards the sky. A deep exhale, releasing them all the way back down. Full breaths, so breathing in, reach up, and breathe out. Full inhale, and full exhale. Good, let's go for 2 more times. Deep breath in, and out. One more deep inhale. And deep exhale. Beautiful. Alright, so we're going to place your hands in front and then have a gentle stroll towards the top of your mat or moving just a little bit more forward. You can rock a little bit side to side while you're doing this as you can just check in with the body and how you are doing this morning. So you can feel some tension or sensation in the lower back, the hips and inner thighs. And feel free to move a little bit sidewards as we move into the side body. And coming back forward, all the way across towards the opposite side. Back to center. We'll take a deep breath in. We're going to come high into our fingertips, lengthening the spine. It's like you're really pressing that heart forward. And exhale, soften down. We'll do this 2 more times. So deep breath in. You're going to lengthen the spine, back straight, really trying to press that heart forward. And exhale, soften. 1 more. So inhale, lengthen. And exhale, release. Alright, we're gently going to walk our hands back. And this time we're going to press them all the way back behind us. So I'm just going to turn so everybody can follow along. Walking the hands backwards, we're going to press the heart forward and up towards the sky. Feel free to have your palms flat or maybe on your fingertips. Take a deep breath in, heart is going, reaching all the way up towards the sky. And exhale, release. 2 more, so deep breath in, heart open. And exhale, release. 1 more time, full inhale, press the heart up. Then you drop your head a little bit back. And exhale, release. Alright. Deep inhale, both arms are going to reach all the way up. Allow your palms to touch. And exhale, hands in front of our heart. We'll interlace our fingers. We're going to really press the palms together. Then from here, we're going to really stretch and bring them all the way forward. We're going to bring the chin towards the chest, curling up. Rounding our spine, and then take a full breath in. Open the heart, gaze up towards the sky. And exhale, we're going to press all the way back forward. Deep breath in. And out. Full inhale 1 more time. Open up the heart. And exhale. Breath. Beautiful. Alright, softening the shoulders, and then we'll bring those palms back onto our knees. Deep inhale, arms are going to reach up towards the sky. Back to those palms together, hands in front of the heart, exhale. Interlace your fingers, squeeze the palms together. We're going to go for that same stretch, so really pressing away. Curling up around the spine, chin towards the chest, and then full breath in. Really bring those arms up. Try to soften your shoulders. So if you notice that your shoulders are all the way up in your ears, try to relax down a little. You still want to keep length, still keeping the upper body a little bit more down. Alright, we're going to stretch towards the left side. So really stretching it out. Good. Making that right side body nice and long. You really want to keep that hip down. So you want to press down with your sit bone. Really feeling the stretch on the right. And if you want to change your gaze and look up, feel free to do so. Inhale, we're going to come back to center. And then move all the way over towards the right. See if you can keep that left hip down. Left side body nice and long. Maybe even looking up. Good. Inhale, back to center. Alright, on our exhale, we're going to release our fingers and slowly, slowly allow the arms to go down. Okay. Alright, so we're going to make our way onto our hands and knees, coming into a tabletop position. So placing our palms down and coming onto our knees. We want to really spread the fingers out. So having really fan hands. And then the idea is that both middle fingers are facing forward. So we have the shoulders above our wrists. We have our hips above the knees. Really taking a moment to press away from the mat. So we don't want to sink down into those shoulders. We want to lengthen, pressing away. And you're really using all 10 fingers to press into the mat. Good. See if you want to just gently gaze a little bit more in front of or above the hands. And then we'll do a couple of rounds of cat and cow. So inhale, your belly is going to drop. You're going to gaze forward. And exhale, you're really going to curl up around your spine. Bring the chin towards the chest. Deep breath in, belly drops. Open up the heart, you're going to gaze forward. And exhale, we're going to curl around your spine, chin towards the chest. Really tucking the tailbone. Full inhale, belly drops. Open up. And exhale, curl around. See if you can do a couple rounds, really closing your eyes and trying to flow with the breath. With each and every exhale, you want to press away, curling up. And with a full inhale, open up the heart space. Can you really feel the breath moving from the crown of the head all the way towards your tailbone? And from your tailbone all the way back towards the top. Alright, we'll go for one more full inhale, open up the heart, belly drops. And exhale, curl around your spine. We're going to hold it here for a moment. So you can really press away, using those 10 fingers to press into the mat around your spine. Good, and then maybe leaning a little bit more backwards. Lengthening so you really feel the stretch in the lower middle back, shoulders. And then we're going to come a bit more forward. See if we find a bit of flexibility and mobility in the wrists. So the more you lean forward, the more tension, the more of a stretch. So depending on the mobility in the body, depending on what works for you, see if you can just try to explore. So in yoga, we don't ever want to feel pain. So you can move a little bit side to side, try to slowly discover, but not going too far. Just trying to see what works. All right, we're gonna tuck our toes. And then taking a moment for a nice toe stretch. So leaning back. And then coming to sit onto our heels as our toes are stretched. Sitting straight. And then holding it here for a moment. So if you're already getting uncomfortable, maybe this is something you have to work on. See if we can sit nice and tall, roll the shoulders back. Take a full inhale. Arms are going to reach up towards the sky. Allow your palms to touch. And then exhale, bring the hands in front of the heart. Awesome. Alright, interlacing your fingers, squeeze your palms together. Deep breath in, stretch it forward. Inhale, up. Good. And hold. See if you can press the heart a little bit more forward. Good. Maybe look up. Maybe still feel your toes. And then exhale, release. Alright, we're going to place the palms down onto our mat. We're going to tap our feet. Good. Alright, so palms down. We're going to move into our downward facing dog. So tucking the toes under. And then really trying to align again. The same thing that we did in our tabletop. So making sure that those 10 fingers are really spreading out and the middle fingers are facing forward. We'll tuck the toes under. We'll hover the knees. And then notice how you really need to engage your core. So you need to activate the belly. You don't need to sink into the shoulder. You don't want to press away. And then see if you can do that. So really using the core strength to lift and to hover and come back down. 2 more. You're going to lift and hover. Back down. We'll go for 1 more. Lift and hover. And then this time you're going to bring the hips towards your heels. Take a moment to stretch. And then slowly, 1 step at a time, you're going to pedal it out. So really trying to find a downward dog that works for you. So taking it 1 step at a time, you can always bend the knees. And really don't worry about getting those heels on the floor. For some people, it's something you'll work towards, and for others, it may never happen, depending on how your body is built. So see if you can really pedal it out, trying to discover what works. And then maybe have someone to help you out. So if you're somewhere here and you're like, I don't think this feels good, there's too much pressure on your hands. You want to bend those knees, really get those hips up towards the sky, lengthening the spine, and then from there you're going to slowly extend your legs. Alright? So from our downward facing dog, we're going to look forward. We're going to roll forward into a high plank position, drop the knees. Trying to keep the spine nice and straight. We're still not sinking in, so we're really pressing away. And then lowering down as we bend our elbows, coming all the way down into our bellies. We'll take a deep, deep breath in. We're going to lengthen the spine, but still trying to keep the shoulders low. So we're pressing the palms down for a little bit of support, and then exhale, lower back down. 2 more, so inhale, lengthen the spine, coming up, and exhale down. One more time, baby cobra, inhale, and exhale, release. Alright, so from here, we're going to tuck those toes under. You can press into those palms, coming into our child's pose. See if you can connect the big toes together, separate the knees nice and wide, and then from there, we're going to gently place the forehead on our mat. Softening your shoulders, and then taking a full breath in. Allowing your belly to really fill up with air. Now see if you can gently come back to that intention that we set at the beginning of the class. What is the reason you're practicing here today? We'll take one more deep breath in. And deep breath out. Alright. So now we're going to lie onto our spine. We're going to turn around and come down lying on our back. Alright, so we're going to have our knees lifted. We're going to have our heels towards sit bones, arms by our sides. And see if you can just gently rock a little bit side to side, massaging your lower back. Alright, we're going to bring the knees in towards the chest, noticing how this feels, and then see if we can slowly stretch the legs up. Bringing the legs high, and then maybe your knees are bent, that's fine too. Alright, we're going to interlace our fingers back behind the right leg. Noticing how this feels, and then maybe you can even place the foot down or extend that left leg all the way down onto the mat, whatever works for you. See if you can still soften the upper body, and then just working on the bottom part. Taking a couple breaths as we breathe into the back of the leg. And let's find some movement with that right foot. can move the foot around, wiggle your toes. And then bending the knee as we bring the knee towards the chest. Hug it in. Move a little bit side to side, and then we're going to open up towards the right side. So you really want to bring that knee as high as you can. Trying to keep that left hip down onto the mat. Good, and then we're going to twist. So with our left hand, you're going to grab the right knee and then cross over the body. Maybe the leg stays in the air, and then maybe you can twist that it goes all the way down. See if you can keep both shoulders on your mat. And then maybe twisting towards the opposite side with your head and neck. So gazing over towards your right fingertips. Taking a couple breaths here. Good, and then we're going to come back to center. We're going to switch sides. So bringing the left leg up. And also noticing that this one could feel different. So maybe a little bit more tight or the other way around. Bringing it in. Good, and then maybe extending that right leg down. Noticing how that feels. Breathing in. Good, and maybe even wiggling your toes. Moving that left foot around. And then maybe going a little bit further as we bend our knee. Find some movement. And then we're going to open up towards the left side. So bring that knee nice and high. Now when you're ready, we're going to cross. So reaching with the right palm for the left knee, crossing all the way over. Good, and then maybe hovering or allowing the knee to drop. See if you can keep both shoulders on your mat. And then maybe twisting the head towards the opposite side as you gaze over those left fingertips. Good, we'll take one more deep breath in. And then slowly coming back to center. Alright, so bring both knees in towards the chest. Rock a little bit gently side to side. And then we'll give the body a nice big hug where you curl up, really squeeze. And then thank your body for all that it does for you. Thanking yourself for everything that you do to stay healthy. And then just squeezing in an extra bit of love. And exhale. Allow the body to just relax down for a couple of minutes. See if you can shut down everything. Your phone, just put it on silent or do not disturb. And then just taking a couple minutes to relax, to settle in to this moment. Softening all the muscles that you used in the practice. Softening from the crown of the head all the way down to the toes. Softening your thoughts. And just allow your body to be right here. come back up. Slowly start to bring back your awareness. Wiggle your toes and move your fingers. Bringing back some movement into the body as you gently rock your head side to side. And take a deep breath in, reach your arms all the way out. It's like you're waking up for the second time today. And then on an exhale, we're going to turn gently onto our side. Just for a moment to allow the body to realign. And then if you're ready, we're going to come back up into a seated position. The same way we started our practice. You can keep your eyes closed for just a little bit longer. Pressing the palms into your knees. And then we're going to take 3 full breaths together. So on an inhale, we're going to lift the shoulders up towards our ears. Really take a deep breath in. As the exhale comes, just allow the breath to release. 2 more. So inhale. And exhale, let go. One more time, deep breath in. And let it go. Beautiful. We'll take a full breath in, arms reach all the way up, allow your palms to touch. And exhale, we'll bring the hands in front of the heart. Practice a bit of gratitude as you thank yourself for your practice. Thank yourself for showing up here today for yourself on your mat. I hope you enjoyed this gentle morning yoga flow. And next time we'll practice on the ocean. So stay safe and see you soon in Curaçao. Namaste.